And I think so. Yeah, with red pill, it's a trip.
I mean, was that what you were talking about when I think you said in an interview about men going through a renaissance, like a kind of change? Because for years, because we don't have fathers who discuss these things, how to pick up women, how to pick up birds, whatever the cliche stereotype is, you go to like the men's health magazines, you go to the forums, you go to your mate down the pub who tells you these things, and we start believing it, but we don't have any kind of that's why I'm so glad of coaches like yourself because you're actually showing what works, what doesn't work. I mean, you even demonstrated how you catfished yourself, women, to show guys how this works, which is quite a remarkable thing to do. Do you think that's the hardest thing guys need to realize is that looks, everything, this doesn't matter. You can build from where you are, but
You can build from where you are, but I'm not going to lie to you. Looks does matter, but it's not in the way you're still like, not you, but men who feel like that are are looking at attraction through a man's lens because that's how they view attraction with women. Do you
yeah,
look good or do you not look good? And it's as simple as that. With women, it's does this man look healthy? Because a man that is healthy tells me that this man is disciplined, tells me that this man actually cares about the way that he looks, meaning that he probably has his shit together, meaning that he can probably take care of me when I'm 9 months pregnant with his child and I can't fucking do anything. Right? Like, and that goes back to evolution. This goes back to circumstance. So it's not, it doesn't matter. It makes it a hell of a lot easier because what women do and what people do, not just women, it's called thin splicing, where you, and Malcolm Gladwell talks about this, but where you take a very quick image of who someone is right when you see them, and you kind of make a mental narrative of who this person probably is.
yeah.
So if we see a man that is, looks like he takes care of himself, looks like he's healthy, whatever, it tells us, okay, this man is capable. This man doesn't just go for temporary satisfaction, like, cookies, instead chooses, okay, a full, healthy meal, right? That line of thinking tells me that this man is a man that thinks with his future in mind, right? Again, it go so by looking at a healthy man versus a non-healthy man, yes, a lot of women are going to go the first option. But at the end of the day, looks doesn't matter as much. It's not looks doesn't matter. Looks doesn't matter as much to women as it does to men. It's funny, men are very this is a little breath of hypocrisy that I'm noticing as well is men, they love to not, I shouldn't say not all men, men in the red pill, they love to criticize women for only caring about being tall, whatever, looks. But it's funny because men are actually number one in requesting a woman be fit, a woman look good, a woman, have boobs, butt, thin waist, all these, blonde, whatever, all of these physical traits. And that, I think that's the point I'm trying to make, is that we are a lot more similar than we are different. While looks don't matter the most, they definitely are on that list because it tells us a lot more about that man than the slob sitting next to him.
So where then do we start? Because you were saying that there's three main points where there's your kind of approach, like day approach, night game, whatever you want to call it.
Cold
There's
approach,
your
yep.
social life, and there's dating apps. What's the best way for a guy? Say you've got somebody single, virgin, just left, divorce, whatever it is. What's the best way for them to start meeting people, or should they be working on themselves enough to build that authentic confidence to pull people into a self-amused, happy, exciting life? Which approach would you go for originally if you were coming back into it, or single, whatever it is?
So I want to debunk this whole working on yourself thing.